Howdy, folks. Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing? Welcome aboard. Been having a great day with you all, and I figured I'd keep up the good work. Check in for the late birds. From the early birds to the middle birds to the late birds. See who's left to come out and play as I eat my sushi and late supper. Yeah. Calling all cars, calling all cars. I actually have a guest coming on this evening. I would say within the next 10 minutes, maybe 5. Actually, he's going to be our new field correspondent. I want to introduce him to everybody on the channel. And so he's going to be a steady component of our family. So when he comes in, please give him a warm welcome. And treat him like family. He'll actually be coming at us live periodically from Manhattan, New York. Again, as our field correspondent, weighing in on various topics, anywhere from politics, local government, COVID/pandemic, weather report, crime, good things happening, positive news, anything that we see fit that might be happening in that region of the country. I'm coming up with different people from different regions so that we can get a live interpretation as to what's going on in the stretches of the universe. Yeah, ideally I'll have people across the water as well. So we'll see how things play out. Yeah. Maurice is actually coming up now. Without further delay, let me go ahead and bring him up.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm hanging in there.
So typically, what goes on is, hey, Tiffy, love, what's happening? Just want to introduce you all, folks. Um, Maurice, you came on. Now you came on my YouTube before.
No, I don't think I came on YouTube as of yet. No.
Yeah, yeah. So, folks, want you to meet my cousin Maurice. He's in Manhattan, and he's a good brother right there. And he's going to be our field correspondent weighing in. He does lots of things, and you'll learn him as we go along, um, for the youth and for the betterment of the community and of the world, I'd say. He comes from a good place, and he's on this evening as my co-host, and it's great to have him aboard. So,
It's great to be here.
yeah, yeah. Well, I have my early birds. I haven't been on here steadily lately, Maurice. I've
Right.
been trying to wait for my new iPhone going because I lost my old one, and so I was off the airwaves for a little bit. But
Right.
now today, I got on 3 times, and this is my fourth time coming on. First time coming on this particular platform, but typically what happens is the late birds or whoever comes and watches it will see this a little later.
Right. Right. Right.
Then, of course, we'll get some people that come through as well. Um, so I'm sure we'll have some people, step on. I just got on myself, and I didn't mean to, pull you away from, the evening rituals, man. But
It's
I
all
just,
good.
yeah, we're serious about this thing here, and we have some things on the horizon. And hey, Michael, how you doing, man? So that's my good buddy Mike right there. He
Okay.
just waiting. And so yeah, so we're actually looking to get the dating game up and running. The dating game will be up and running. I'd say in on May 22nd is the premiere. 8 o'clock is the time.
Okay.
And for folks who are watching, my cousin Maurice is very talented, and he's going to assist with content and on the creativity side. He's been doing productions for many years. He comes with a lot of expertise and a lot of information. So I'm going to lean on this guy to kind of help catapult us into the next, stratosphere, so to speak. So
Yeah. I mean, it's always great to be in different locations. So I mean, this is a great idea. I think it's a good idea.
yeah, yeah, I think so as well. I think it's going to work out nicely, man. And because you have all the equipment and things, and you get out there and really, and you also, by you having that third eye, being able to see what there is, and what's worthy of newsworthy, and what's not, and what we might need to see, because there's a lot of things that we don't see.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's one thing that I guarantee you that's going to be really the best thing in the show. So I would ask people, suggest them to tune in because when I do my reporting, believe me, I'm going to bring you guys some places that you probably have never seen before and witness things that you've never seen before. So I would suggest people to stay tuned because it's going to be really live.
excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, boy. You
It's
made,
going
hey, I can't wait, man.
no, no, it's a fact because I mean,
Yeah.
I think when I used to live in Miami, I used to live in Sarasota, Florida,
Mhm.
and I never really heard the news in New York, and so I really was kind of out of touch with what was going on. But I'm telling you, the whole energy of what's going on in New York City is unbelievable. I mean, it's like I tell people, like this place is turning into the old South Bronx. You know,
Wow.
um, you know, there's major people are, the Caucasian people are getting robbed. Guys are riding up on bikes and snatching their chains off their neck. You know, people are scared to go into the train stations because the mental ill is actually physically hitting on people and doing a lot of stuff. You know, I have a citizens app, right? And I can actually tell when something is going to happen, right?
Mm.
So I'm not saying I'm going to jump into the fire, but I'm going to give you guys a taste of what New York City Citizen app does and how, you know, I'm going to, because I have a way to get to each one of these scenes. And you know, it's just a lot. It all depends on what you're looking for, because you know, like for the show. I mean, whatever. I mean, there's good things, there's bad. There's nice restaurants out here. People want to come out here to tourists want to come out here. I can show you guys where the best restaurants are. We can even go and do a little tasting, and you guys would come out here to New York City and come. I'll definitely show you where the inexpensive restaurants, but the quality food. You know.
Excellent. And then the other side, you show us where it's at, like what's going on, the state of, you know, state of war, so to speak, that the city's in as well, and the strain. And then are they still closing down the subways overnights too? And
Yeah, yeah,
back.
yeah. It's not good. It's
Yeah.
it's not good. I mean, you know, they closed it down, but now it's a problem of getting more police officers on the train station. You know, the activity underground is crazy. You know, but yeah, they still have that in place where you have to be off the trains at 1:30. You can't ride at one from 1:30 to 5 o'clock in the morning because they
Mm.
do their whole process of cleaning. You know, so yeah, yeah, it's a big undertaking out here, you know, and a lot of people are getting affected. There are a lot of restaurants are getting affected, and I would suggest in the times of pandemics, you have to be careful when you're ordering food from these restaurants, like McDonald's, because what people really don't know is that when you order your food, like say you order a Big Mac meal, and they get the meal. The person that does the delivering gets the meal, but he also gets your cup, and he has to fill your cup up with the soda that you like. Now, meanwhile, he's sticking his finger in your cup, right, and pour in. So this is something that should be done behind the counter. It should be taped and then sent out, not given to the delivery person to stick their finger into your cup and then put the soda in. So there's just a lot of things that you have to watch out for.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there you have it, folks. I mean, this is from a concerned citizen, just like us. Concerned, sees some things out there, and like they say, if you see something, say something. And I think it's going to be a good component of the show. So I'm looking forward to some good highlights. And it's nice that we have this particular platform. We just got the green screen here. Now I need your support, man. You know how the green screen works, Mo?
Yeah, the green screen. Once you get an actual green screen, the way you manipulate it is through your video programming editing program. And so what you do is it has a chroma.
Right.
Yeah, it has a chroma key inside the program. Now you cannot do it live with a green screen.
Oh.
You can't do it live. You have to videotape before, and then the person that is doing the editing has to go in and change the back screen up. Yeah.
Come on, man. So we just ordered this thing. So this requires an editor and all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. You have to when you make your video, you take you put the green screen up, and then once you get your footage, right? You like say you do your show,
Yeah.
and you're gonna go and you're gonna start doing editing, right? So when they put that video that you just did and put it into the editing door, I'm saying door because it's a programming device. Um, it has a chroma key in there that actually allows you to adjust it. Yeah, so yeah, and the cheapest one you can get is Pinnacle.
Yeah. Well, we got it. We got it delivered, and it's hanging up. And so, my wife and I, we were going to try to figure out, okay, well, let's work it. Let's figure out, because we saw like some stuff on YouTube, like, it looks easy. You just do stuff and, wow.
Yeah,
Man, shucks.
yeah, nah, it's
I was going to surprise everybody and take that rainbow with color thing with the hula dancer off and go
yeah.
ahead and come on with something fly, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon.
Well, see, also you can take that and use a black screen like what I have in the back. You can put a black screen, and and also you can use a blue screen. Well, the blue screen you still have to use a chroma key, but you can have a white sheet up, a white plain background.
Well, now I got a green background, but I mean, I guess that's just going to just stay green because
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, when you go into Zoom,
uh-huh.
there's an option for you to actually um, do a green screen without you even having, I think I showed you before, didn't I?
No.
Are we on Zoom now?
No, I don't know what the link is on here. I don't think it's a Zoom link though.
Oh, okay. So that is.
We'll try it out when we meet with Danny and stuff, and we talk about stuff. We're gonna get on Zoom probably tomorrow evening for a meeting.
Right.
We'll try out some stuff.
Okay. Let me just give you a rundown of what's going on right now, just to give you a highlight of some of the incidents that are happening right this moment in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
At 11:38, they're searching for a missing 23-year-old man. He was last seen in Chelsea at 9:30 p.m. Open for description. Please call 911 if you see him. At 8:53 p.m., shots fired at Rutgers Park. On Monday, a man was robbed by an armed group. Okay, and that's just a little bit a taste of what's actually going on. And I don't want to continuously talking about sad stuff, but this is stuff that, I mean, when it's needed, believe me, I'll have that information for you.
Excellent. So let's go to the chat, see what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says, bam, you could turn on the green screen anytime when you're on StreamYard. Okay, fantastic. But is that just going to leave the screen green in the back, Apple Crescent? And good evening and welcome back, Apple Crescent. Good to have you. Been a minute. Oh, it's only 8:38 here. Acts 2:38. I guess I got some catching up to do. Ha. Well, now where are you located? Acts 2:38. Acts 2:38. Where are you? What part of the globe are you in? 2:38.
2:38.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Bible verse.
Acts 2:38. Yeah.
It says, "Believe in your child so much that the world thinks you're crazy. Then believe Norse." I don't know. I never heard of that in the Bible, but yeah, Acts 38. What's he saying? It's at only 8:30 p.m. here.
Well, 2:38. I thought it looked like it was set up like a time, but now that you say it looks like a chapter and verse, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if we get some response. Hey everyone, it's been a minute. Oh, tuning in from Seattle, Washington.
Good old Washington.
Yeah.
Good old Washington. Well, you got a lot of listeners all over the place, I would presume.
Yeah. There's a Australia cat on here. Different cats from different places. Linda Burrell, good evening. Good morning. No, good evening. Yes, it's the evening. And Danny Rock, Shalom. Yeah, there he is, Saxman Dan. You remember I sent you that song? Me and the fella, they had the saxophone going in the background and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Saxman Dan. He's on here.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Talented fella.
Did you happen to see Versus with SWV and I think it's called Escape, the group Escape.
Yeah. No, I've heard of the movie. I
Well,
don't
no,
think.
it's Versus. It's a show that not a show, but it's like a podcast that comes on.
Oh.
What's his name from Rough Riders does it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No. In that case, nope. I
yeah,
thought maybe it was something that needed tried to sit me down and watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, the SWV and Escape are two famous groups, and
Oh yeah, I know about them.
they were going against each other. Today, just I guess showing all of their latest hits, their old hits, and it was a really good. It was really good to see all these artists come back together.
Yeah. They used to have some beefs with Wendy back
Oh
in the
yeah,
who didn't?
yeah. Well, listen, I'm friends with the Locks and everybody from Yonkers, from Mary J. Blige to all of them knew me. I mentored them, at a young age. When I used to, teach breakdancing, and I used to, do a lot of stuff for the community. Jadakiss was one of my students,
Hmm.
uh, and I when I when I knew that they knew each other, I was always scared to go to DMX or the Locks and be, listen, that's my cousin, because they probably wouldn't like me because they had, because of her beef with them. But yeah, you know, but I think they worked it out though. I think that all of that stuff has been worked out.
Yeah, they what's his name? Wyclef's DJ he came on tonight. He was on my podcast.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
his former DJ, Hard Hitting Harry. Now he
okay,
was just, he's Haitian. He was just at a restaurant up there in
right.
Manhattan performing. He's really good, and he played with a lot of different people. I like to have him come on the show and be in the fold too. Just to talk and stuff.
Yeah, we also have a lot of jazz clubs out here. We have a lot of jazz clubs and a lot of things going on. We have
Any of the old ones open? Birdlands or any of that stuff?
uh, Birdlands. I don't know if Birdlands is open. I don't know if Birdlands is open, but those big places like that, I don't think they're open. There's little bars around the corner from where I live at, like that have like a lot of jazz.
Little sets.
Famous people come in, and I mean, you have places like the Village Underground where Ron Grant, rest his soul, rest in peace. Ron Grant used to do open mic night, and all the stars used to come through. It was really a great, place where, I mean, I've seen Brian McKnight, Patti LaBelle came through there, her came through there. So there's places in New York City where people come to just perform, you know, So when they come into town, they just, when you're a singer, you want to keep your fans going and your craft working.
True. Yeah, indeed. Hey, you remember Grant's Tomb?
Grant's Tomb. That is,
Way back.
yeah, that's Egyptian, right?
No, Grant's Tomb, man. That's where they used to have people used to go. People had the performances. I think that was that in Brooklyn, or it might have been in Manhattan. Man, it was back in the late mid 80s.
Now that I think Grant's Tomb. See, like, that,
Go out. That was to be like the hangout.
yeah.
Oh man,
Where was that, in Brooklyn?
I believe it was in Brooklyn.
Wow,
I
well,
believe it was in Brooklyn.
there's a lot of places, and you're talking about in the late '80s. You're talking about in the '80s, back in the days, is when it was, all these clubs will open up: the Fun House,
Wild
Leviticus,
style. Yeah.
Disco Fever, the T Connection. Um, I mean, I can just go down the road of these clubs. I remember being in there with Bobby Brown and Melly Mel, and when the last time I talked to you, we was talking about how I actually saw hip hop as it grew,
Hmm.
and just being there, and But yeah, and definitely nice clubs out there. You have any clubs in where you at?
Down here in South Florida,
Yeah.
yeah, they have them. Right now it's like the times of like the plastics. It's like a whole nother level now. You get it's a weird scene. It's a weird scene. South Florida could be very pretentious. Um, it's a very fleshy place.
Yeah.
Very and then with the drugs that are out and the different things that are going on, it's just a seedy scene. I didn't, since I've been here, I really haven't been going out. I mean, I did the normal stuff because it's South Beach and stuff, but that grew old quick, you know.
Well,
Um,
I heard there's a lot of like you said, a lot of flesh, a lot of booty and muscles out there in on the beach, and it's I heard that's where the party is held in Miami.
yeah, I mean, everybody goes out in the day. At nighttime, people are just like, psh, they're done. The sun will wear you out. I
Yeah,
mean, I get worn out because I'm out training and doing all kinds of stuff and enjoying the day. I love the sun, chase it all around all day. Then nighttime comes, you see what time I'm eating, and then that's about it. Checked out. But
yeah,
I mean, there are places to go. They do have some different places, some nice places, and we have a little juice down here, to get up in a lot of the spots. So it's a lot of fun. We just kind of hang out and sit here and go over the next spot. Go sit, and be behind the so-called velvet ropes. But it's just a very, like I said, pretentious scene, and I'm not down with some clowns. I don't like. I like to be with real people, not
yeah,
just pinkies up and just be all, hey, well, this is what I don't have time for it. I'd rather watch that on TV and turn the channel while I'm at it.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, yeah. No, I get it definitely. I'm in Manhattan where there's a lot of high sedity and
yeah,
bougie,
but then
people.
you also have you also have your cultured people who will dress down and just kind of looking for a good time. Here we have it as well. We have an arts district and things like that where you can find more of a crowd that's down to earth. And I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying for that for it's known for that pretentious scene. But they do have some decent spots. There's a huge New York group that's down here that with Jelly Bean Benitez and all the old little Louis Vega, a lot of that scene. They come down and they have a big a lot of juice, a lot of parties where they hold them and people come out, and all the New Yorkers and all the Jersey folks come out and hang out and click up, and that's a lot of fun. Cookouts and things, and we're trying to get down with this jet ski forum that people just get up with these jet skis and just ride and go up and down these different rivers and have cookouts and barbecues and inside jet skis you have a lot of compartments depending on type of jet ski, and you could carry a lot of different stuff. Somebody carry charcoal and the food and whatever. I mean, and I know in mine I got a good, like, it might be maybe 10 gallon compartment in the front. It's like a big old Pelican bill, you know, and uh, and I could throw all kinds of crap in there, So I mean, yeah, we're looking forward to getting with groups that are doing different stuff like that. But there is a lot of fun. I mean, there's a nice a big art scene. They're building up in areas like Homestead that used to be kind of known for being a down not Homestead. Anyway, somewhere down there, Overtown, I think it is Overtown, and that used to be an area of undesirable, and now they're building it up. They regentrified like they do in most inner cities, and they put those folks out and they build it up. Before you know it, there's $1 million homes and all kinds of skyscrapers and things going up. So they're
Wow.
making changes. We're seeing it. We haven't been down here that long, but we've been seeing some changes since we've been here.
Well, there's one thing.
Coming down.
There's one thing that's so amazing about Manhattan, right? You can get up in the morning, right? And the thing about Manhattan is like everything is closed down. You know what I'm saying? You don't have too many clubs. You don't have too much of this and that going on. But let me tell you, they do have some clubs that's opening up. They're sneaking the clubs open. But the thing that's a really good thing is that like in the morning or the afternoon, you can go to the river. You go to the east side, you go to the west side. People over there jamming. They got music going on. People out there. They got their grills out there, private grills.
Oh wow.
It's
Yeah.
like you go to the east side and you see the Indians, the Jews, and this, and then you go to the west side, you see the Indian Jews, the whites, the blacks. So it's really a melting pot, which is awesome about Manhattan.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see that it just come back into life again. I can't wait to see people, the hustle and bustle. Um, Sad to say, a couple of days ago, somebody shot somebody in Times Square. Okay,
Oh, geez. Yeah.
four
Yeah.
four people got shot. You heard about it?
No.
Yeah, yeah. Four people got shot in Times Square, and that's really going to be the problem with tourists coming back to Manhattan.
Hmm.
They're going to be scared, you
Yeah.
know. But let me tell you something. I suggest people tune in because I know some hot places out here. I'm going to be, and I know where it's happening at, where it's, where the best places, to hang out and where to be. And a lot of people are hanging out in parks. So, I mean, you know, that's Manhattan.
That's Manhattan. Acts 2:38. Repent and be baptized.
Repent and be baptized. Repent and be baptized. What a name. Is that his page?
Yeah, that's the handle. That's their handle on here.
Oh, boy.
Ursula, good evening. Morning and good evening. Yeah, we're still racing the clock. Evening time, Ursula. Mark. Good to have you aboard.
Apple Crescent. Beautiful name.
Yeah, and she's the one. She's out in Australia. She's in the
Australia.
land down under.
Wow. Does she come to New York? Does she travel to New York? You know, is she going to have a vacation soon? We've got some really good things going on in New York. Come on out and visit. Don't be scared. Get on a plane. We're going to probably do some, I'll be a tour guide over here in Manhattan.
Hmm.
You know, take
Yeah.
you, take you to all the places. You'll be safe. You'll be safe with me in New York City, you know. But like I said, the great thing is just to see the hustle and muscle come back, and start to really see Manhattan come back to the way it used to be, and that'll be a great thing. You know, the Bronx is you know I don't know how to explain the Bronx. It's a whole nother world in itself. Like Charlemagne the God. He says people from the Bronx in Florida is nuts. Well, I don't know about that, but that's what he says. Um, but I know that the people from the Bronx, believe me, the energy is definitely different.
Yeah. Tiffy Love Love. Also, she's going back and referring to the water around the water being brought by the waitress and the hands being around the rim of the glass. She said, yeah, that was some heavy stuff even before COVID.
Yeah.
Shaking. Yeah.
See, I used to be a cook in a restaurant, and so I know what happens. Twice I got sick out here in Manhattan, going to McDonald's, and I really don't go to McDonald's. And I went and was hungry, and I didn't have nothing to eat. I went to McDonald's, and I had a stomach ache the next day. So you know, being that there's not a lot of people coming in, the food stays on the thing in the holding time. They have to have a certain amount of holding time. The food has to stay in that thing, and sometimes it stays over the time. So by the time you come and you order it, it's past the time that it's supposed to stay in that heating area. So you definitely got to be careful in what restaurants you go to. Check your lettuce. Check the lettuce. If the lettuce ain't no good, then if you see it's a different color, then just leave. You know, if they can't keep the lettuce fresh, then what makes you think they're gonna keep the other food fresh? You
Hmm.
know, So I mean, and I bet you now people when they go get shrimps, they'll make sure that it's cleaned on both sides. You know, how many times you've gone to a restaurant? Hey, let me get some shrimps. I'll take some shrimps, and they're not even clean. Come on, like you're killing me. I tell you, man. So I mean, it's just a matter of being focused. Because
Yeah.
and then you wonder why you're going home and you got gas and you're under the covers, and your wife is like, "Honey, what the heck is that?" That's that shrimp that you ate. Then you forgot to clean out the that stuff that's inside the stomach. So it's crazy, man.
And deveining the shrimp and all that. These little things mean a lot,
It's little things.
Little
Don't
prep.
stop.
There's nothing much to it. To take time out to clean the chicken. Yesterday I had oxtail. There was so much fat in there, man. I could have made a whole nother person.
Yeah, come on,
I
man.
could have squeezed the Michelin Man out of that meal. Two of
Now
them.
now you're talking. You know what I'm saying? Now
Hey,
you're
it was so
talking.
much stuff on that. I was like, good gosh. My dog even turned his head up like,
Yeah, you know,
ah!
I'm trying to I'm trying to think of follow a joke with you on that one. But it's not it's funny but not funny.
Yeah.
And like again, I'm going back to the shrimps again. You eating them shrimps. You go to the Chinese restaurant, you order the shrimps and fries. You know, that's just, you just it's just ridiculous. But what are you gonna do? People feel like they're gonna put it in their system. It's gonna go out the same way. But
Yeah.
but you when you're in a marriage or in a relationship, you go into the bed. Come on, you go into the bed, you farting, you're pooting, and you know what I'm saying. You're under the covers.
What's going on with the guy?
What I'm saying. Like, come on, you got to give people a break. Get up, go to the bathroom, let it come out, then go to bed. I don't know. I just think differently. I have a different concept on things. There's certain things that they like women. They talk about keep the seat down and don't leave the seat up when I got to go to the bathroom. Like, what difference does it make? Everybody goes to the bath. You got to look at the toilet bowl first. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want the women on your panel to kill me, but I just think, what does it matter if it's up or down? I don't know.
Let's get some feedback on that, ladies.
I don't know. Ask the ladies. Maybe I'm wrong.
First of all, you need to order the cleanse, the It Works cleanse. This message is brought to you by It Works Cleanse. Clean out your upper and lower intestine. Please lift the seat.
No, that's a great. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alexa. I got Alexa. She turns on everything in here. She tells my business. So she was about to tell my business. Anyway, listen. Like I said, I have these thing called bitters that I get from the Jamaican restaurant.
Hey, the bitters.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is my first time having bitters, right? So I go into the store. I get my Jamaican accent. Yeah, man, we need something to clean out my stomach. My stomach feels a certain way. Me not taste right, right? So me need something, right? So they come and say, well, me got some bitters for you, good for your tummy. I said, okay, I take the bitters. I took it home. I put it in the spoons. Take two in the morning, two in the night. The first day was fine. I was doing good. The second day, uh, I took the 2 teaspoons. I spent the whole day in the bathroom. I mean, literally. I think not only did the stuff came out, some of my intestines came out with it. Okay, so I'm telling you, that stuff, bitters will tear you up. So I do have some in here right now, and every once in a while, I like to clean my stomach. Yeah, yeah. The real talk is definitely it. I mean, listen. I mean, how many times you gone to the restaurant and got Chinese food with shrimps, and you know that they're not clean? Let's think about it. Come on, it really something you need to think about. This shrimp is on the ground and eating up things on the ground, and digesting it, and you just come and have it, put some butter on it, put some curry sauce, and and you up there, you chomping away like like you really eating some good shrimps. Anyway, anyway, these are the things we got to think about. I don't know. This is things I think about. The small things. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I got problems. I don't know.
If you need something to read while you're on the throne, Please read and order Tommy's dad's book called Justice Will Be Served by Thomas D. Williams at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Thanks, and thanks, Apple Crescent.
Well, you know what? That's a blessing because I just got the memo from your dad, letting me know that I need to order the book and I need to read it. And like the way he said it, it was like he was serious. Like, boy, you better buy that book and you better read all of it. And so I definitely got to know at least, and there's no thing for dummies here.
Yeah.
There's no okay, we're gonna give you the little
Clip
parts
notes.
of it. Yeah, clips, nah, it's none of that. You gotta sit there and read. How many pages is that?
Like 380, 360, something like that.
380. Well, listen, I got gray hair right now. I can see it. It probably, after I finish reading that book, I'll probably grow a couple more strands. But no, it's a beautiful book. I'm sure it is. That's family, and I know that it's got some really good stuff in it. So yes, yeah, bitters made in Trinidad. Yeah,
Yeah.
tear the stomach up.
Yeah.
Tear you up. Tear you up. I'm telling you, I sat on that toilet. I was sitting there with my I felt like a little boy from the Little Rascals. I was sitting on that toilet, just listen. If you want to clean your stomach out, ladies and gentlemen, get some bitters. Okay, I'm not trying to promote it. I do have the bottle, and I'm not getting any money for it. But I definitely suggest, if you got some stuff in your stomach and you want to get it out, go to bitters. It'll do your stomach some good.
Is this family relative? Is this a family relative? You have the same sense of humor, both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's family all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely family. I don't know. I guess it runs in the blood. You know, I try to be happy. I try to be happy.
Dig it.
There's so many people that is hurting and they're just angry for no reason. Like, just angry. I went to the hospital yesterday to go get checked out for my leg, and I opened this door for this lady, and she turned around and she said, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm opening the door for you, and trying to be nice and courteous. Well, you hit my foot. Um, I didn't mean to hit your foot. So I mean, you don't know. You got to be careful with what you say. You got to walk on eggshells out here, but it is what it is, man. I try to have a good sense of humor.
Hey, China Black, Kathy. Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much, folks, for coming and hanging out. 12:05 morning time.
You said China Black, huh?
Yeah, China Black is in one of the boroughs. China Black, Brooklyn, I believe. Good people.
Man, China Black sound like she's from the hood.
Oh man, China Black, she's great. She has this good sidebar conversations. Good people on here, man. I got some good stock right here.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful. Yeah. China Black. China Black. Tiffy Love and China Black. Yeah, well, it's always good to have good watches and good people in your cipher. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Is that the guy Michael Ledwicks? Is he the saxophone player?
No, that's D-Rock, Danny Rock. And let me see if one of the guys are on here. I don't know. They were on earlier. Mike, both of them from my hometown.
Jersey.
Yeah. We got Ledwitz and Rock Mellowitz.
Wow.
And both of them, I believe, might be off. If you're still on, fellas, give me a chat down here at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and swing you up if you're in. Sax man Dan is listening. He's out there.
Sax.
Dan's ride or die, man. He's that guy right there. He's showing support all the time, right
You
there.
know, it's something about a saxophone player, man. You know that really carries the women. You know, it really. Yeah, I got a short story. I was doing a show in the Bronx outside, and I'm the singer, I'm crooning. I got all the girls. They're loving my tone and they're liking the rhythm.
Oh
And
yeah. Hey, listen. Maurice is a singer too, ladies and gentlemen.
oh, oh boy,
Maurice, he can blow now. That's this guy, man. Don't just think he's family, but this guy right here. Hey, show him what I taught you, man.
I got you. But let me just go ahead with this story real quick, and I'm
All
gonna just
right.
tell you. I was doing a show in the Bronx, in like these little areas where a lot of homeless people. Well, anyway, I was crooning the crowd. Everybody was liking the music, and I had a saxophone player with me, whole band. So I'm going out there, and I'm really giving it to this one girl. I'm trying to make her, feel the music, and I'm trying to get up underneath her skin, like trying to really make my words penetrate her mind. And so the guy with the saxophone comes up beside me, and he starts crooning, and I'm like, yo, hold up, brother. You gotta back up. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax because I mean, and I felt myself in competition. I was trying to sing loud. He was blowing loud. So I mean, I give shout outs to the saxophone players out there. I kind of hate to love you. But it's a beautiful thing. Saxophone players are definitely crooners. Beautiful thing. Sax man Dan, you the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Doing
Kathy.
good, Tommy. Just finished. Just celebrated my 3 scores and 10 praises. 3 scores and 10.
And 10 praises. 3 score and 10 praises. It sounds like somebody's playing golf. I don't know. Is that a golf game? I don't. Maybe 3 scores and 10 praises.
3 scores.
Somebody,
Scores.
somebody's going to play golf and then going to pray after. I don't know. Is that?
3 scores. Kathy will tell us. Let me see.
Yeah, Kathy, let us know what you're talking about. Celebrated my 3 score and 10 praises. Sounds like somebody's in church.
Scores. Scores are music, right? Is that a musical scores?
Yeah, but the praises kind of throws me off. I mean, it's like we're in the music industry, but we maybe in the church. I don't
Hey,
know.
C. Kibi. Evening, morning time. Hey, C. Kibi. Good to have you aboard. For those people just coming on, this is my cousin Maurice. He's going to be our new, let me say it. Oh, my 70th. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. 3 scores and 10 praises. She just finished celebrating her 70th. Well, happy belated birthday. And I get it. 80 years old says I get it.
Mm,
Wow. Heavy duty.
80 years
Oh,
old.
and I get it says good night, Mr. Tommy. It's a biblical number. Oh man. So I'm
Uh,
just falling off on a whole shebang. It is a biblical number. Let me see. 3 scores and 10 phrases.
3 scores and 10 praises. Act three. Wait.
Oh, you remember 4
Three,
scores and 7 years ago? I've heard something like that. 4 scores and 7 years ago. There's a famous speech.
3 scores and 10 praises. Sound like somebody's playing chess and going to church. I don't know. This doesn't sound right. The praises in the end throws me off. You know. Maybe they'll get the chance to actually explain that one, but yeah, it just kind of throws me off. But 80 years old, somebody is 80, celebrating 80 years.
Happy birthday to you. Hey, now's the chance, man.
Come on, let's go. I wish you together. Happy birthday
to
to you.
you.
Happy birthday. What's the name again?
Kathy, hey.
Oh yeah.
Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday to you.
And many more. Wait, let me get him right in the camera. And many more.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a beautiful. I mean, to make it that to 80 is just a beautiful thing. You know.
yeah.
Yeah. I personally, I'm scared to make it to 80 because then the kids will start doing things to you when you get older. You know. I had this dream that the kids duct taped me to a wheelchair and rolled me down a hill. But I actually woke up after I hit the wall. But yeah, so 80 years old and make it that far, I mean, look, you're good to your father. You know, there's some kids that grow up to be beautiful kids. And there's some people that grow up to be pains in the ass.
Yeah.
You know.
You remember when you did this to me? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna juke you in your neck. How about that? You calling them, listen, I need something to drink, and it takes them like 2 hours to get to you. Yeah, man. He sounds like your dad. Oh God. And they say I look like him too. Well, that's a good thing because I mean, we try to get the looks going here in the Williams family. You know,
Hey,
very
T. Williams.
very humble. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that verses was really nice today. How many people who out there seen verses with the with SWV and um, the other group? I don't know. What was your favorite verses? Mauricio, hilarious. Thanks for laughs. Much appreciated. Listen, I'm glad to make you laugh. I got a lot more jokes though. You stay tuned. Wait until you see me pull all my teeth out at once. That's going to be funny. You know, I got a lot more laughs and jokes in store, so it's all good. It's a blessing. I think we all need to laugh. Um, we need to laugh and we need to love more and we need to just, you know, really let what's inside of us that's gripping us, holding us, and, trying to control us, just use laughter as a way out, laughter as a way of finding peace in your heart. And, it's just a beautiful thing. Thank you, China. That's a compliment coming from you and my dad. His dad was a fine dad, so it's beautiful. Yes, definitely, it's a blessing. Yeah, but 80 years old. Wow, damn. See, I always worry about like what would I smell like at 80 years old. I just that was because you have some when you get older you get like a smell. And I'm kind of wondering, I'm saying to myself, what will I smell like? Will I have a nice fresh smell? Or do I have to use Old Spice? You know, these are the questions I ask myself.
Well, you know what? To me, it's like I can stare right at that age and say, there's no fear, because or there's no inhibitions because it's like I guess it's the role model that I have. I look at my dad; he's in the gym now at 90. Now, he's not doing all that he used to do, but he's certainly in there on a dedicated basis, and still goes in there for the need of trying to keep it together. He doesn't just go in there for fashion; he goes in there to, to try to keep himself tight. And he always been saying the same thing: always got to be ready for the function. Dang. This guy. So I don't think I'm going to be the one to duct tape him to the things because he does these little things with his wrist and forearms that
Yeah,
always certain when you get to be a grown man, right? there's certain strengths that you have from within. There's like things that kids can come up and play around. You go on the basketball court, or you do some certain things, or you horse play around. I got nephews and stuff, and it's like the strength that you have when you hit a certain age is different from when you're a child.
Yeah.
Like when you've been through some things, all of a sudden that stuff is just in you. It's embedded in you. You get hardened. Well, I
Yeah.
remember playing around when I was a kid, and I used to be kind of husky. I was 230, averaging 220. My father, he was leaner. He's like the shape I'm in now.
Right.
Yeah. And he used to do certain things, and he was just like, "Dad, this is solid, like that. Man. Just you're smaller than me. Why aren't you moving when I'm coming and doing what I'm doing?" But
I feel like your dad is like Morpheus. Like he's the guy that's going to tell you to you take the red pill or the blue pill.
yeah,
I feel like he's going to be the gatekeeper. Like, okay, you're going to either take this pill. This pill's going to be an educational pill for you, or
right.
you're going to take the blue pill, and this blue pill is going to take you to another place, sir. I don't know if you're going to like this place. It might be a little hot.
Yeah.
Like your dad, I look at him like Morpheus. Like he's like, I don't know. He like, and also like the guy that goes back in the Matrix. He's amazing man. Like I said, 90 strong. Nice looking. It's a blessing. It makes me feel like, it's in my blood. And I, I'm 50. Should I tell my age? I'm 55 right now, and I feel like I'm doing okay. And so it means that when I get 90, maybe I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Just I just don't. I can't do the gray too much. Everybody says let the gray come out. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not ready to reveal that part of me yet.
Okay.
I still. Yeah, what are you gonna say?
So so you dye hair?
Yeah, well, see what had happened was, I actually, I dyed my hair. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I dyed it, and it's coming back, and I'm gonna dye it again. I'm gonna dye it again, and I don't care what anybody say. Okay, y'all in the comments can say, let it come out. Oh, don't worry about it. You look. It's in. Don't worry about it. It's in. No, it ain't. It ain't in. Okay. And when I had my beard came in. You guys are gonna see it. It was all gray. I looked like Santa Claus, the black Santa Claus. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. So yeah. Oh, I guess T. Williams is with me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, listen. I want to try to live. I live my best life. I want to be young. I want to. I don't want somebody to come up to me and say, "Oh, he's old." No, I don't want. I don't want. I want somebody to come up to me and say, "I look young." Okay, thank you. Um, I want somebody to come up to me and be like, "You know what? He's not bad at 55." Just like I don't know how old China Black is. I don't know if you're single and live in New York City. Give me a call, 646-222. Um, I'm just saying, I just hope that I uh, get to that point of looking good like your dad and be as strong as him. I don't know. My mouth is getting dry. I can't talk no more. I'm sorry.
Diet and no Old Spice.
Come on, man. Don't knock the Old Spice. Old Spice was, that was the go-to. I mean, when you had on your shirt with your big collar, your colored pants, or those pair of pants with the little split down the side, the ones you used to iron, you're throwing that Old Spice and you be out there doing your thing. I don't know about that. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, Ron Isley will make Ron Isley will make Old Spice come back. Okay, trust me. If Ron Isley did a commercial right now with Old Spice, you'll be buying Old Spice right now. So, if Beyonce said Old Spice was a thing, everybody will be buying Old Spice. So I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. I gotta check that out. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, you just get a napkin, a tissue, wipe your eyes, and it'll be all right. There's a lot more laughter coming. Just prepare yourself for the sad part because there's laughing and crying at the same time. If you like to laugh and cry, that's where the direction we're going. Anyway, how's the weather out there, Tommy?
It's nice, man. I mean, it's always nice. You can go outside, it feels like you're still inside, and they have these big toads outside though. These frogs. They got some mega frogs. They're
Yeah.
big, man. I used to, when you're a kid, man, you grab toads and frogs, and have them in your hand, do whatever, man. But get older, man, you see them. It's like these things are monsters. Like they're like Goliath frogs, man. They're big.
So you say you used to hold it in your hands?
Yeah, I used to grab the frogs and stuff and chase them around and do
Yeah,
things.
I never did that.
Yeah, I used to grab stuff. I used to get all different animals and things,
Yeah,
hold nuts and berries and get squirrels and do different things. And I used to be just fearless of all the stuff, and climb all the trees and be all up and all the crazy stuff. Now it's nothing. I remember I was doing backflips, man. Shit. I mean, shucks. You know, um, Last time I did a backflip, I think I was 30, and I was like, you know what? I think it's about time I hang this thing up because I almost dumped myself right on my head, and it wasn't a good thing.
well, the last time I did a backflip was in my mind. I never tried to do a backflip, and I won't try it. There was something about bringing my legs over fast enough that did not work, and
Yeah.
so I just I never really tried. I stuck with electric boogie.
Hey, man, he's a b-boy too, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Back in the days, Beat Street. If you want to go see me on Beat Street, I don't know if you guys know the movie, the first breakdance movie that came out, Beat Street. That's my baby right there. I worked with Guy Davis, Harry Belafonte, Dave Pickens on that. It was an excellent experience to see the actual hip hop and breakdance explode into the world and see actually the rape of hip hop at that time because at that time we were trying to show what we did in the streets, and there were so many outlets trying to get the story. So people would come into the hood that didn't look like us, asking us questions about, well, how do you do this with your arm? And what's that graffiti on the wall? What do those drips mean? What is that? And so that's where we got exploited. And that's why now, if you look at hip hop today, it has been exploited by these 360 deals. The rappers are being exploited. The music has changed. You know, um, so yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Crescent. As the person you're with, you're only old said. The old saying goes, "You're only young as the person you're with." Wow, that's a really interesting comment. You're only young as the person you're with. I'm kind of, I don't know. I think I need to be more direct with that one. You know, um, you're only young as the person you're with. I don't know. I was at the. Oh, you were at the Schonberg. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. That was an amazing time for me. Being in that movie and actually, seeing how movies are actually filmed. And from there, I went on to work on the Preacher's Wife and Law and Order, and it's just amazing how they put things together, how movies are put together. I look at movies differently now. Like when I look at movies, I just see something. I can tell, when somebody messes up. Like, for instance, that movie with the three girls, Queen Latifah, Set It Off. Remember Set It Off? Okay.
Yeah.
What I want you guys to do is go back to Set It Off, right? And I'm going to explain to you how you can actually tell where people make, you know, either play around with the camera or make a mistake. There's a part in that where Queen Latifah is driving away in a getaway car, and the police are following her, and she lets her friends out, and she goes into the police barrage, and then she comes out with her gun and she starts to shoot. Right? They're shooting at her. I want you to take a look at that part right there, right? When she gets shot and she goes down the door to die, her face expression was, excuse me, it was something like this. Okay, I'm being funny, but I'm telling you, look at that part. Go on YouTube. It's free. Go on there. You'll go to that part where she's getting shot or whatever. She bank robbed or whatever. I'm telling you, you'll laugh forever. Just something I'm just thinking about. I'm sorry.
You catch some things. I used to catch some bloopers in movies all the time. I used to look at different things. I used to always want to be a movie critic. Siskel and Ebert were my go-tos all the time. I used to sit back. There was something else that used to come on. It was like these two space guys that used to sit in the front of the theater and they used to critique. And I forgot what channel that was on, but it was something different. And it just showed the image of the people, but they something different. Anyway.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Thank you, Barb. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. It's a blessing. Waking up every day is a blessing. He does. Yeah, well, if you can, sometimes, you got to act a fool, and nobody likes a boring guy. Nobody likes a boring guy. So what else is going on, Tommy? What else is happening, man?
Oh man, nothing much. Just trying to move on through this. Can't even say through this week. You don't want to rush time. Everything's been going pretty good, man. Ate real late tonight. That's what jacked me up. I just had sushi and a bowl of soup, and a tall, big container of this peach nectar, which is like, come on now, I'm gonna go ahead and whip up some grapefruit and some tea. I do this detox in the evening time.
Yeah,
works out pretty good. Everything moves along like that bitters.
Yeah, I see China's got she understands what we're talking about when she sees those bloopers. Yeah, I guess she definitely checks that out. You have to have a certain eye to do that, to actually see the actual editing and the mistakes. Yeah. But back to that food there that you're talking about, man. That's one thing I got to give to you, man. You put the right stuff in your system.
Yeah, and I try to get it out. That's the king. When I do the wrong thing, I do eat my pizza and stuff like that. I believe in cheating and getting out there and doing what you want to do and eating what you want to eat. But you know what? In the morning time, when I finish putting the 1-2 together between this yogi tea and this grapefruit,
yeah,
brother, I'm trying to find both handles of the seatbelt, put that thing on me when I get on the throne, because brother, it's going for a long ride.
Wow, you better have a commode.
I'm telling you.
I was thinking about getting one of those things, because I get tired. I get tired. You sit there, you waste all your damn toilet paper. Get a commode. Let what I'm saying, turn it, squish it, wash it, and then you go back. You don't have to worry about messing up your washcloths. Using the same washcloth you use for your face.
Oh, you get bidet. You're saying for that the squirter, the super soaker up?
Yeah, get the super soaker. Yeah, and put the sucker on high power. You won't waste your washcloths. Because some people have the washcloth they use to wash themselves with, and then they have the washcloth they use to wash their face. And then sometime along the way, they make a mistake and use the same washcloth they wash with their, their backside. You know, then you go out to the car and you turn on the car and you're on your way to work and you're like, damn, what's that smell? And then you have to think back. Like now you're trying to figure out, like, did I do something to myself? Do I feel more like my stomach is messed up? But then you have to really trace it back. Wow, I used the wrong rag on my face. So like that's why I said, the commode, the juicer, the super soaker, whatever you want to call it. I think that's a great thing. And keep a supply of wipes. You know, um, I think that's important too. It's nothing worse than someone that does not wash after. I know this is not the conversation you guys want to hear, but I'm just being real. Anyway, yeah. Listen, this is stuff that I like. This is stuff I ask myself. Like I see girls with long nails, long fingernails curled all the way to the. You know, Somebody told me, okay, never date someone that has nails that are curled. It's disgusting. Well, I'm not. I don't know how they actually clean. Their, thing there. But yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get the women after me, and I'm talking about women's nails. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to get you guys mad at me. So I'm gonna keep it real clean. Depends for men. Depend Depends for men. Is that like that's like a something for a period? I think we're cut off. Okay. Depends for men. Laugh my okay. That's funny. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. The day they make depends for men is the day that I go on that ship that's going to another planet. I'll be on that planet while you go. You guys are dealing with men that use depends. You will not. I repeat, I will not. Listen, that's funny. That's funny. Well, well, that's the end of my cousin. I think he got tuned out. Maybe he'll tune back in again. I don't know. I'm gonna probably try to hold it until as much as I can. It says that I'm in the show. Um, well, hello everybody. My name is Maurice, and I am your co-host. And welcome to the Tommy Show. Um, Today we'll be talking about how to use a commode. uh, all right. Well, listen, I don't know what's going on, and I think I'm lost in the sauce. I'm sure he'll come back. If not, then I guess I would have to probably close this show out or live out. You know, is there anybody there? Anybody here that can let me know that I'm not here talking to myself? Can I hear a blip or something? Can somebody make a comment? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm showing you guys all of my food and stuff. Oh, that's just not good. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be showing that. Anyway, anyway, I don't know what's going on, people. I'm still here. I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself. There are new comments. I know there's new comments, but I'm not the host. So I don't know what happened. So, I mean, if somebody can, well, maybe, I don't know. Okay. All right. Tommy will be back. It's just his Wi-Fi. You're good. You good, Maurice? Oh, okay, Maurice, we can hear you. Okay, great. I'm glad you guys can hear me because I feel like I'm here by myself talking to the camera, which feels really odd, and nobody to talk to, and no one responding. But I can hear, I can see you writing. Depends for men. Who keeps saying depends for men? You're killing me. Depends. Oh, that is terrible. You'll ring them. Okay. Sounds great. Sounds great. Tell us what you think of those curled nails. Well, you know, just to be honest with you, you know, um, they say that, some girls that have curled nails, they have a problem cleaning their backside, right? And somebody actually told me that that is the case. There is a little bit of awkwardness in cleaning the rectal area and cleaning it, sufficiently. You know, um, always suggest, um, uh, people to actually shave, themselves, and it makes it a little bit better. Hygiene is so important. Yeah, yeah, disgusting. Hygiene is so important, and I think that yeah, those they are definitely scary looking. Um, at Tommy, well, okay, all right, thank you, I appreciate it because I don't feel alone now. I feel like somebody is here with me. I feel like the gods are with me on this show here, and um, you guys are gonna be back. So, but I do have to fix my green screen. Oh, it just killed everything. Anyway, yeah. So uh, I don't know what else to say. I was talking about the fingernails. I just think that it's just really important. As a man, to actually make sure that your hygiene, no matter how old you get, I think that it's important to keep your hygiene on point. And do I watch Housewives? I used to watch the Housewives of Atlanta, and I don't know. I don't know. I guess there was a time when I had really nothing to do, and I really paid attention to certain things like the Atlanta Housewives, and and the thing is that I have so much more to do. Um, um, as far as cleaning up the house, reaching my dream, than sitting there and actually watching somebody, with the bull crap. I mean, we don't have time with that for that. What else have I done in hip hop? Oh man. Well, actually, I had an organization called Another Bad Creation where I took young people off the street. I don't know if you remember in the 80s, it was pretty rough in the 80s. And I think I was around 19 years old. And I took young kids off the street in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Yonkers, Queens, and I made divisions. Every section of the Bronx or a certain section projects, every group of kids had a division and they had a name. And there was a certain group that would come with me and perform. And um, so I basically gave these kids an outlet, to try to keep them on a positive path, because everything that was going on around us in the 80s, it was just really bad. The Bronx was burning down. you know um Now, as far as hip hop, I used to be a rapper. um so that's another thing that I've done in hip hop. um but I used to carry the crates. I used to DJ. you know um I used to be a part of the Zulu Nation. Okay, well, that's China. That's interesting because I am a former member of the Zulu Nation, and actually, wow, that's interesting to know that. And the black space, my brother was a baby. I think my brother was with the baby space. Um, oh no, I knew DMX. I knew DMX personally, and I think if you look at Tommy's show, you'll see that I'm very very transparent about my life and my addiction. Um, me and at some point me and DMX were um, you know uh, get high buddies, and I can recall times when we were he wanted to go out there and rob people. And I also remember times when he put his head on the table in a place that we were, getting, indulging in, and he put his head down and he was like, Bamboo, like, why am I going through this stuff? So I know that he really did not like the industry and the fame that was coming to him, and that's why he really never bought a whole bunch of jewelry and stuff like that, because we were really, we were from the streets. We were really, really regular people, you know. So yeah, that's how I know DMX. I'm gonna get to some more of those questions. Oh wow, what a great man. Yeah, no, DMX was a hurt man. DMX was a hurt man. I went to his funeral. Oh, he's back. Great to have you back. I lost your sound though. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
If I didn't care about you.
Hey, all right. Yeah, you talk about it, man. Zulu Nation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those were my days, man. But I used to, I don't know if, I told you, I used to go out with Malcolm X's daughter. Yeah. I was with a school back in the 70s called Uhuru Sasa. It's a Freedom Now school. And they used to teach us military combat, hands on combat. I just want to go to get somebody's comment real quick about the nails situation. Yeah, nails is definitely a nasty thing to have. Um, DMX is definitely a good man, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep talking here. I'm gonna pass it back to you, Tommy. Um, I just was here to cover for you. Why?
Oh no, man, no, man. You know what? Hey, I'm very, very. I'm giving, man. I brought you on for a reason. You're here. You're hosting with me. You're right here with me.
Yeah, I went to the funeral. I actually have pictures of me in the funeral. I was actually me and Buster Rhymes was sitting almost across from each other. They wouldn't let a lot of people in that funeral. I was scared to go into the funeral because I was afraid of COVID. They almost didn't let me in. It was like a lot of people around the church, and but I finally got in. I asked for Tashera because I know Tashera. So yeah. Well, I'm glad that Apple Crescent. I'm glad that you actually was a part of it and you're here. And I just hope that you continue to be a part, because I'm not going away. I'll be here. I'll be here. This is a family affair. Thank you so much, TS World. Appreciate you. T's World.
I know good people. We got good people. We got lots of. Hey, look, I got lots of family. I got lots of family I can bring in. So just hang on and hang on to your hats, folks. I mean, you know, uh, life is taking lots of twists and turns. If you caught me a year ago, I'd be a lot more focused and make things happen and be able to get on that, that that ride with you all and everything be smooth and groovy. But things have kind of taken some pivots and turns. But we're gonna definitely start focusing up. I told you earlier this morning my rebel call for you all was to say the troops are coming, and the pain is leaving my body. The pain is leaving my body. It was probably never meant to be there. My mother wouldn't want me to be in any pain or any discomfort or any, she would want me to be focused and want me to live out my dreams. And my dreams right now is to be able to hold a nice channel for people to come to who are maybe feeling pain or discomfort. I'm for the people. I'm definitely one for the people. I'm for the underdog, and I've been saying that since I met you all, and I mean that. I'm definitely not selfish when it comes to me being on here. You notice whenever I have somebody come on, whether it be my wife, whether it be my friends, that I have my childhood friends, or whether it be my cousin now that you're seeing my cousin, or any of my guests that come on my podcast or on this channel here, or all the time, whether it's in front of a camera, off a camera, when somebody's speaking with me or somebody's speaking beside me, I give them all the praise and due to go ahead and speak their mind, because I feel as though there's a platform, there's a world we live in. And I don't like to cuff the mic. I don't like to cuff the mic because I'm an educator as well as a student all the time. And I feel if you can keep quiet just for a moment, it's a lot of times you can learn something. And Maurice and I, we've caught up now, and I feel as though there's a reason behind it. And and I'm learning as he's speaking with you all. I'm learning how much we gel, and how I see some promise. I see some direction for this year. Just like when I'm with Danny and Danny comes on, a lot of times I'm quiet, but I'm calculating. I like to see exactly what I'm dealing with, so I know whether or not to move on this or whether to just change gears. And there'll be no disrespect. It'll just be a conversation about, well, I was thinking that we could probably do this, but I've noticed a couple of things that really I don't think that would really work like this. We might need to change directions and do something different. But I think that we have a strength right here. We have a forum in unity. I think that we can definitely make some things happen that'll be entertaining, enlightening, and appealing to you all. So, Apple Crescent, I agree. Maurice, and all the comments and compliments that you give Maurice, I think that's fantastic. It's similar to with my sister. I mean, I've been in next to a person of power for a good majority of my life, and with my sister. And a lot of times I'll get the flack of, hey, Tommy, how does it feel, anything. But, I love talented people to be around me. I love when the sun is standing right next to me, because you know what? It makes me shine. It makes me more radiant, you see? So that's less work that I have to do, and all I have to do is stand and be a part of it, and I can get the same burn right off the sun, instead of me putting out all my energy and power. I can hold off, and then I can release my energy when it's time, and then Maurice can shine off my energy. That's what it's all about, and for a long time, since I've met a lot of you all, I don't look at it as a bad rap, because these are the days of my life, and I understand my perspective on things. Maybe if I wrote a book about what it's like to be with Wendy, or growing up with Wendy, or fame in the family, maybe I could talk about that and get a little bit more understanding. But I think that would be the best analogy I can give you, is that it just feels really, really it feels like I feel really blessed to be able to be around people who have knowledge, people who have the power to glow, and for this short amount of time, and get the compliments and accolades that my cousin has been getting. It's just another fine example of the strength and the talent that exudes from my family. So thank you very much. And Maurice, keep doing your thing, brother, because, I like to catch the tan from this perspective. So continue shining, man.
Well, I just want to segue into what you just said. And I just want to say one thing is that, I think that your mother and your father is so proud of you from a long, long time ago. And, I've looked up to you and seen you do so many different things, dealing with kids and stuff like that. It takes a lot to do what you do. you know, and a lot of people don't give credit to the educators and stuff like that as they should. And I think that, you know, my brother, you know, my brother passed away in 2018. I lost a part of me, and I'm 2018. I'm still lost today, but I know that what I have to do is I have to push on, and these things that I'm trying to achieve, he saw me trying to achieve it, and I just need to continue the path, and that's what I'm going to do is continue the path. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, folks, you can catch some more of this type of conversation just at any time. You know, we definitely, you know, this was nothing but a phone call over to Maurice and saying, "Hey, man, I'm about to go on for a little bit. You ready?" He said, "Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let me just jump in the shower real quick."
No, actually, it was a little different than that. All right, let's keep it real. I was in the shower. I was in the shower, and I saw the phone, and I was like, "Okay, that's Tommy." Okay, so I pick up the phone. Tommy, how you doing? Maurice, what you doing? I'm in the shower, Tommy. Oh man, you want to get online? Oh wow, that means I got to jump out the shower, Tommy. Oh, okay. Now hang up, click. Now I'm trying to look for a towel, trying to dry off, trying to do all these things. Put down my black screen, you know. But the thing is that let me tell you something. The thing about um, dedication, right? Um, you know, you have to have people that are dedicated, that can move in an instance, you know, and sometimes it's hard to find people that believe in you, what you believe in, or that will stand by you. And then you find people that will make excuses. Oh, I can't be there today because you know, I'm having an argument with my husband. Well, you know what? Why don't you just deal with your husband because you're not really ready for stuff like this, you know? So it just takes a lot.
Indeed.
We have the same cheekbones. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that's definitely true. Apple Crescent, you know, definitely feel you on that one, you know. Yeah. Yeah, well, you just go ahead and keep looking for that right washcloth. You better put your name on it. You know, put a name on it. You know, that's the best thing I can say. Don't get the same washcloth with the same color.
Oh man.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. That day when you walk out the house, all right, and you wipe your face with the wrong rag, and you get in that car and you whistling Dixie, going down I-95, thinking that everything is gonna be okay, and then you you take that little breather and you see, okay, well, damn, well, this is something different. Okay, it's not coming from your shoe. You know, pull over and you go to the nearest bathroom and you know what to do. But
You might get it off. You might get that off on a winter day, you know, when it's cold outside. But when those enzymes start heating up,
yeah. No,
then
I mean,
you know what you're working with in that washcloth.
yeah, no. Listen, when the summertime comes,
I've had some face rags. I was like, whoa, you know, when it starts getting hot outside, man.
yeah, I know people are probably saying to themselves, Maurice, did you ever do that to yourself? Did you make a mistake and take the wrong rag? I'll never tell you. Anyway, but I'm just saying that just be mindful of the rags that you use. And, you know, men, listen, you know, it's important, you know, fix it up, fix it up, straighten it out, get it right. Don't present yourself like, when you go to a restaurant, they present you with your food. They got the dessert, they got the green beans over here, the mashed potatoes over here. It's all in presentation. You go home to your wife, you don't want to have the hamburgers on top of the mashed potatoes and the string beans on top of the dessert. You don't want to do that. So put everything in the right place, fix everything, and clean everything, and make sure it's clean, and make sure you put your name on the rag that you use to clean. Okay, so you got it. That's my advice today.
It's
Yeah, yes, I do. I do remember Spider. Yes, I do. My name, if you want to know my name from those days, it's Bamboo. I was the only bamboo in um, well, actually, in the Zulu Nation, actually, there was a couple. There was one that was Spanish, but I'm also connected with a lot of different things like Savage Nomads. I've been connected with Nietas and Latin Kings and stuff like that. But those kind of things. I mean, back in the days, it was just we had like an organization coming together. Now it's these gangs are just a protection. No, 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 not bamboo with two O's. Bamboo with with a U. Um, but these days are definitely different now. The kids are definitely about something totally different. Um, we're definitely coming into a different time. Yeah, bamboo is BAMBU. Definitely. So you can go see me, go to Saver Maurice, and you can see some of the things I've done with the youth in the community. Um, that's Saver Maurice, SAUV as in Victor ER. Is that okay if I plug that there, Tommy? I know.
no doubt, man. That's what you're here for, man.
Okay, great. That's a beautiful thing, and I'm working on this other thing called like it really is. It's kind of like it is, but like it really is. But just like every production, you have problems. And a couple of days ago, the lead person that was a part of my show disappeared, and with no call, no show. And I told that person, I said, you know what? Don't even think about coming back because I can't deal with people that just disappear. And you're a grown woman, 50 something years old, and you disappearing. Come on now. Some people some people are older, but they still have a high school mentality. So yeah, you got to be careful of those people. Saver is S and you got me wondering how to spell it. SAUVER. S as in Sam, A as in Apple, U as in underdog, V as in Victor, E as in everything, R as in register. But really, the acronym is Stop Anger, Unfold Violence, Educate, and Redeem. Saver Maurice. You can go there. You see, I was living in Newark, New Jersey, and I was trying to get these kids off the street, and I had them doing talk shows, and we talking about topics and issues. If you really go check it out. I mean, I didn't really get a lot of views because I was a one-man show and I had very little help. And back then I wasn't really tech savvy, so I really didn't push it. So yeah, you can go check that out. Saver Maurice, all together.
Okay, folks. Well, this is when I go ahead and call it. I got to get ready to get some rest and get myself up to do my run in the morning or a little bit later and get my day going. So I'll catch you folks on the morning drive. Cuzzo, it's been great. We'll definitely do this again real soon. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to put together. We got Danny Rock out there, sax man Dan. Thanks, Dan. Quite the wingman, brother. I see you out there, and you said you would be supportive, and you are. I got good people on my team, and I think everybody who's been on this journey with us this morning and coming into the morning has proven that they are true cats. Tommy Cats, Super Cats, you all are great cats to be around, and I really do appreciate you all. And thanks for hanging out with me and my cousin Maurice. We look forward to bringing you some great things ahead. And Maurice, want to close us out?
I just want to say, like and subscribe, hit that bell. I don't know whether we're on that platform, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Just definitely looking forward to seeing you guys again and being a part of the show.
Fantastic.
And I just wanted to run down the name. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Tiffany, Love, Apple Crescent, T's World, Barb, T Williams, everybody. Just thank you, China Black. Thank you. Have a blessed evening.
Wonderful. You all take care. God bless. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Take care.
All right.